Hey guys, James over here at Tulsa Sod and Mulch. At the sod store there, we sell gravels, topsoils, mulch. Everything's by the cubic yard. We don't sell anything by the bag. It's all bulk material. I'm going to show you guys how to measure for mulch or any kind of cubic foot. Our mulches are sold by 1 cubic yard, and 1 cubic yard will do about 100 square feet, 3 inches deep, or a 10 by 10 area. So in these, all you got to do is measure a square, even if it takes multiple squares. So like for instance, this flower bed right here, I'm going to measure the length in the very center one direction, and I'm going to come over here, I'm going to measure crossways. I already know this is 20 feet going the length, 10 foot going across, so it's 200 square feet. So if you call the sod store and you need mulch and tell them you have 200 square feet, they're going to tell you you need 2 cubic yards, which will get you 3 inches deep. If you like math and you want to do the formula yourself to figure for dirt or gravel, what you do is your inches divided by 12. So take 3 inches, divide that by 12, and you're going to come up with the decimal. You take that decimal that you come up with times the square footage. Then you divide that by 27. So there's 27 cubic feet in a cubic yard. That will get you your yardage also if you're just trying to do 1 inch deep or 2 inches deep or 3 inches, so on, all the way up to 12 inches. If you do 12 divided by 12, it's 1. So, but yeah, that's how you figure out how to do it. There's also tons of calculators on the web, all over, mulch calculators, soil calculators. One thing I'll say about the soil, when you do those calculators, always add 10% for compaction. They always compact or settle, when you're walking on them or the rain hits them, they'll settle in. Gravel obviously doesn't compact, the mulch doesn't compact too much. So if you have any questions on that, like I say, give us a call at the sod store. It's a good way to measure your beds to know beforehand. So many times we get a delivery scheduled for someone and we have to charge for the delivery. They'll be a yard or two short and then have to pay for a second delivery. So it's always better to come in, measure these flower beds, length by width, and it might take 3, 4, 5 squares. But if you have these odd shaped beds, just go through there and make 1 square there, make 1 square there, come over here, make a square, and then when you get all those squares added up, you'll get your total square footage, and you can divide it by how much you guys are going to need. So, all right, guys, that's it on that. And like I said, if you need something, holler us at the sod store or tulsasod.com. Thank you.